Working in a coal mine, going round, down, down. Working in a coal mine, woo, I'm about to slip down. Working, rolling down, working in a coal, woo, I'm about to slip down. Ciao. Thank you for watching here on wherever you end up seeing this video, at Blooming Light, at Blooming's Tribe. And so we have a collective message coming through a form of a song, and it could very well be a masculine, but it doesn't have to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the lyrics of Doesn't Really Matter, okay? So the name of the song is by Lee Dorsey, and it's called Working in the Coal Mine. Okay, Dorsey, and it's called Working in the Coal Mine. Okay, so it goes, the lyrics are working in a coal mine, going down, 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 working in a coal mine. Oops, I'm about to slip down, working in a coal mine, going down, 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 working in a coal mine. Oops, about to slip down. And it says 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm already up and gone. Coal mine, oops, I'm about to coal mine, oops, I'm about to slip down. Working in a coal mine, going down, down, down. Working in a coal mine, oops, I'm about to slip down. Then it says, course, I make a little money, hauling coal by the ton. But when Saturday rolls around, I'm too tired for having fun. Tired for having fun. I'm just working in the coal mine. I'm just working in the coal mine, going down, 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 working in a coal mine. Oops, I'm about to slip down, working in a coal mine, going down, 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 working in a coal mine. Oops, I'm about to slip down. Lord, I'm so tired. How long could this go on? How long could this go on? It's like the same lyrics. 5 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it's the same repetitive lyrics. So it's like basically the whole song is just a repeat, repeat. So this could be a masculine or a feminine that maybe they work really, really hard. Uh-oh, it looks like hold on, let me check something here. Uh-oh, it looks like hold on, let me check something here. There it is. Okay, sorry about that. It looks like the connection went in and out. So, whoever it is possibly work really hard, possibly blue collar worker. They may even possibly get up at the wee hour of the morning. Like I said, some of them may very well work in a coal mine, but they feel like they're going down, down, down. Okay, so we're gonna play the song. And then, let's see here. 1 second. The connection keeps going out, so just bear with me here. Okay, there we go. So if I can get to the song, just bear with me. I was trying to do it here instead of the other phone. Hold on. Working in a coal mine, going down, down, down. Working in a coal mine. Ooh, I'm about to slip down. Working in a coal mine, going down, down. Working. It's a very catchy song. So to me, I think what's kind of unfortunate about it is this person could have very well gotten used to the humdrums. Okay, because it's systematic. So when you're doing something systematic and ritualistic, and basically it's the same thing over and over again, in this sense of stagnation, because it's like when something is that comfortable, when it's that it's a routine, you're conditioned into it, even though you're tired, exhausted, even though you may feel like hold on, yeah, that ain't working, even though you may feel like life is passing you by. Hold on. Yeah, that ain't working. Even though you may feel like life is passing you by. I don't know if this masculine got himself in some trouble. You know what I'm saying? Whoever this is, they're saying, how long could this go on? So it's a feeling of stuckness or stagnation. Maybe they are in trouble. Maybe they're trying to pay off some kind of debt. So let me switch over something here real quick to make sure we have a good, they're trying to pay off some kind of debt. So let me switch over something here real quick to make sure we have a good connection. Okay, sorry about that. So I'm not gonna play the song. I was gonna play it, but let's just do this. Let's just do this. Let's just do this. I was trying to eat some pie. Working in a coal mine, going down, down, down. They might feel like they're going down. So let's see what's going on, whoever this is. Like I said, man or woman. Working in a coal mine, going down, down, down. Working in a coal. Whoop. Okay. They're having some issues regulating their emotions. What are they struggling with? Whoever this is. They said, how long could this go on? How long could this go on? What are they, whoever they are, having struggles with? Interpersonal communication skills. Yeah, because I have them back to back. It could be 3 people that they're having problems with. Having a problem learning how to say no, learning how to assert themselves, and having more compassion on themselves. So this could be a masculine that's carrying the burdens and weights of other people that he shouldn't be. He may not have any boundaries. He could be working hard to take care of a bunch of ungrateful bastards, ungrateful ingrates, you know, that don't care that he's exhausted, that don't care that he doesn't get to have any fun, that doesn't care about the dangers. If he is working in a coal mine, these are people who don't care about the dangers that they put themselves through every day in order to make that money. So maybe somebody has a dangerous job, but this is definitely somebody that's having issues with communication, and they could be dealing with people in their 40s. I have 52, 48, and 49. The 3 people could be this age range that they're having trouble saying no to. Could be their mother, their father, in-law, husband, wife, okay, whoever it is. Maybe they don't have mindfulness skills. They don't have time to do it. They're just up, going to work, and, okay. So it's definitely to do with his relationships. His or her relationships. Okay. Working in a coal mine, going round, down, down. Working in a coal mine. Ooh, I'm about to slip. Working, rolling down, down. Working on. And you know how songs are catchy? I feel like maybe that was the illusion. You know, it's like, ooh, I got this. This is good money. Because it says, of course, I'm making good money. You know, it's systematic. I don't have to think. I've learned and mastered this skill. I don't have to have too much intelligence anymore because I've been doing this for so long. So I know the safety measures. I know what I got to do. It's systematic. And it's the same thing every day. And that could have been the allure of it all. The allure. But now they're experiencing some kind of chaos and conflict. Maybe they're tired of taking care of people. Maybe they're tired of that job because there's no balance. Maybe they're tired of whoever these 3+ people are. You know, but sometimes it's guilt trip. Remember what we did for you back then, and I'm old and I'm sick and I'm, you know. And they may be tired. Like, look, I should be able to live my life. I should not be a fucking nursemaid. and out here working blue collar, you know, a blue collar job, and then I gotta come home and play nursemaid to people and give them my money. Kind of shit. And give them my money, and they want me to be nursemaid, and they want me to fucking hold on, let's see something. Okay. What's going on with whoever this is? And they're feeling exhausted with whatever this is. What's going on? Going the distance. Never-ending story in the reverse. They're ready for something to end. They could be feeling stuck in some kind of situation that they feel like should have been over. Trying to put something to an end. Or they could, yeah, milk and honey. Yep. Something to do with abundance and money. Okay. They're tired of maybe getting people out of shit, or they're tired of maybe financing something to stop something for somebody else, helping somebody. Working in a coal mine. Yeah, they're tired. Yeah, going. This could be somebody who don't work. Chop wood is in the reverse. Somebody who don't work and who don't want to work. No place like home. This could be to do with their home. It could be to do with their family. They're tired of it. They feel like it's time to go. It is time to go. It's time for something to be put to an end here. Hold on one second. Be put to an end here. Hold on one second. Yeah, 45, breaking down to a 9. Whoever this is tired of doing the same thing over and over again, tired of going through whatever this is. They're ready to leave. They could be tired of financing these people, tired of the same old, tired of being used for money, tired of trying to make someone else's dreams come true, or something like that. Definitely chaos and conflict. This could be a person of their past, 42 breaking down to a 6, or someone that they've known a long time. Like I said, this could be family. 37 breaks down to a 10. This could be about, trying to put this bad luck. They feel like maybe their body is being wrecked. These cycles here. Somebody's getting some possibly bad luck for something that they've been financing, something they've been involved with, something that they've been helping people to do, or turning, and it could be a King of Wands. Yep, it could be a King of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Child. Don't have to be, but this just definitely, they could be angry or in the fire element, or an offer that, yes, Ace of Pentacles, everything is fine. 10 of Swords, betrayal. They were offered something, Maybe they were involved in some kind of betrayal, or people are betraying them, or they were offered to do something. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. It's going to go on. This kind of shit is going to go on until people make change. I really don't know what to say. There's nothing I can offer because people are looking for something easy. And what I've learned is like, that's just not going to happen. When you're talking about getting out of tough situations, toxic cycles, toxic patterns, messy things, it's never going to be cushy and comfy and cozy, or else one wouldn't be stuck to begin with. Okay. What are they wanting to be over? The Lovers is in the reverse. Something to do with the lover. A choice. Maybe they want a divorce. Maybe they want, something to do with a sibling. Because this could be to do with a sibling or a partner or a choice of lover, a husband and a wife. This also could be something pertaining to a Gemini. With the air element, this could be gossip. This could be, arguments. They're wanting this to be over. Yeah, spell work. For some of you, it's spell work that they're wanting to be over. Bad luck, spell work, manipulation. Maybe they think a sibling put something on them. Okay. Sibling possibly did to get them to give them money. And if they stopped supporting, then that sibling possibly did do some shit to them to affect their health. That's a sibling or their parent, their mother or their father, or in-law. Yep. Ooh, 5 of Cups. Yeah, they are sad. They regret this shit. They're wanting this sadness to be over. They're wanting this manipulation, this bad luck, this spell work. Ooh-wee. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Gemini, strong Gemini energy. What are they wanting to be over? Yeah. Oh, working on a cold line, going round, down, down. Oh, working on a cold line. Oops, I'm about to slip down. Oh, working on. Okay, yeah. They're wanting this stalking to stop. This stalking, this harassing, this spell work. Some may know that they're under investigation or surveillance. They could regret. They could be so tired, like they're about to pass out. Pages. Working? Yeah. 2 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, to try to control. They want this to stop. To try to control somebody's options with this 2 of Wands, somebody's choices, somebody's sense of direction, to see what somebody's gonna do with this 2 of Wands in the reverse. They regret that. They're wanting this to end. So blockages, this interference with options and choices, this stalking, this spell work, trying to see what somebody's doing and what somebody's choosing. Maybe they want to choose something else and they're tired of people, manipulating them, watching them, following them, doing spell work on them or other people that they're concerned. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Yes, Ace of Wands. 2 of Wands to try to stop their new beginning. Somebody wants a new beginning. There's a masculine that's tired of maybe some toxic masculines, some relatives, family members, in-laws, parents, siblings. They're tired of it. They're tired of them. They're tired of them. They're tired of their lazy ass. They're tired of dealing with them. They're tired of their manipulation. They're tired of their entitlement, their greed, working hard while they just sit up on their ass and then expect them to come and manage their emotions and work a blue collar job and You know what I'm saying? They're tired. They're tired of these motherfuckers. Okay? Interfering with their plans and taking from their abundance. You know, trying to see if their ships are coming in. Maybe they want to make plans. Yeah, they're tired of this narcissist. It could be Aries that they're tired of. Or they could be tired of being bullied and giving over their control to these people with their high-level manipulation here. Working. Why is the Ace of Wands here, though? It's like they feel like the life is being drained out of them. Why is the Ace of Wands here? What does these energies want with this Ace of Wands? Yeah, they're tired of this. This Five of Swords, Emperor reverse. This conflict, this theft, this gossip, this, yes, it's out of control. They want this, they feel like this is out of control. And for some of you, they feel like just behind, you know, they fucked somebody. And I hate to say that, but on a collective scale, this may very well be they fucked somebody and then this morphed into a monster and now they're wanting a fresh start. They want to get away from all these people. And they know that they got these people that just won't quit manipulating and stalking and doing spell work to try to make sure that they don't choose to go on a new beginning with somebody else. Yeah, Ace of Cups is in the reverse. This person could be sad and crying. They want something to be over. Yeah, the World is in the reverse. Yes, they want a new, possibly they want a new shot with somebody else. They could have got stuck into something with somebody because they decided to have sex with them and they regret doing it because this person turned out to be a stalker. And it could be someone of the same sex. Okay, because I haven't seen any feminine energy out yet. I saw a King of Wands and then I saw an Emperor in the reverse. So this could be a masculine that is tired of a narcissistic masculine. This could be women that operate in their masculinity. Either way, this is a collective read. Working in a coal mine, going down. But it's definitely people in the blue collar industry. They get up early in the morning. And they have a bunch of lazy people that leeches off of them. Friends, family, exes, and then they also have people that not only are they expecting to drain them financially, they want them to be like their emotional, you know what I'm saying? They want them to manage their emotions and everything else as well. They're tired of it. Okay. Okay, so what is the these masculines being guided to do? What are they being guided to do? Working in a coal mine, going down, down, down. Working on a coal mine, working on a coal mine, going down, down, down. Working on. That is too damn catchy. I'm gonna have to change the words to that song so I can make it something magical. Because if you can make it get a groove and be like, and have it manifest a frequency. Okay. Okay, distress tolerance skills. So they're being guided to this cycle here with 10. They're being guided to use radical acceptance in this situation. Sometimes we have to accept a difficult situation, even if we don't like what's happening. Today, find an opportunity to use radical acceptance. Think about the chain of events that led up to this moment. Without judging yourself and without judging the situation, ask yourself what your healthy response is at this point in the now moment can be to this challenging situation. So this may be very well the first step that they can take because it's not going to get resolved maybe in the physical right away. And You know, maybe they need to reflect and evaluate with calmness. Okay, what are they being guided by their team or their oversoul, or, you know, the benevolent energies that's trying to communicate with them? What are they being guided to do, these men? Working on a cold mindfulness skills. 24, this is about the past. This is about their choices. This is about their family. This is about lovers. This is about yin and yang. This is about reciprocity. This is about laws of the universe. It says, changing behavior can be difficult. So that could be about habits. Doing what's effective means that you act in an appropriate way. It says, do what's effective. You act in an appropriate way to achieve your goals, even if it feels uncomfortable or unnatural. Today, be mindful and choose appropriate action. They're being guided to review the situation and be mindful and choose some appropriate actions at this point. Avoid judging. Just be aware of your body language and just do the best that you can. Okay? Okay? Working in a gold mine, rolling down, 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 working on a emotional regulation. So they're being guided to amp up their distress tolerance, mindfulness skills and emotional regulation, radical acceptance, doing what's effective, and be mindful of your emotions without judgment. So tap into their own emotions, be aware of them. Relax using mindful breathing. Focus on how you're feeling. Any related physical sensations in the body. Simply breathe into it. Notice it and just let them be. And then let it float, because it's energy and motion, like leaves into a stream. You are allowed to feel your emotions, observe your emotions, change naturally without judging them, and practice this for just a few minutes. Okay, this may be something that will help them. 36 is breaking down to a 9. We have 6, 9, and 10, or 1, 6, 9. 1, 6, 9 may be a significance too. Okay. So that's what they're being guided to do. Working on a coal mine, going round. Enchanting gifts is in the reverse. Co-create in reverse. They could be being guided to stop co-creating with these manipulators. Okay? Maybe give something back, or cease, break a spell, break free of a spell. And then with Yang coming in the reverse, they're definitely dealing with toxic masculine, like I said. They could be guided to stop manipulating and or stop working with someone that they know is manipulative, or break it, or take appropriate action regarding it from the past. Or maybe to stop focus on that action that they did in the past with this masculine. Okay, or balance themselves out here. We're working on the coal mine. Working on the coal mine. Rolling down, 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 working. Yeah, to the sea. They're being guided to sail away, to calmer waters. They could even be, either the move away, sail away from this situation. They may be being guided to bring, there's actions that they're going to need to take in order for this calmer waters to stop a fight, to stop the shenanigans, to stop whatever this is. Okay. They're gonna have to, higher power. That can be their inner self, higher self. They're gonna have to maybe be guided away from a community, instead of listening to this toxic community that tried to act like their higher power. Okay, this could also be religion. Yeah, I told you, enchanting gifts in the reverse. And to be fair is in the reverse. This is the justice card. This was not right. This was not fair. They're gonna have to, yeah, in order to break this bad luck, whatever this is, whatever they participated in, whatever this unfair shit is, they're gonna have to leave the situation. They're gonna have to face something. They're gonna have to cease to involve themselves with these people. Maybe they're being guided to give a leg up, or to stop giving a leg up to these people that's been causing this chaos and conflict, and causing it for somebody else that wasn't fair. That, yeah, it's time for them to go. And it's time for them to maybe speak on something that people have been doing because somebody left too. Now here's a feminine here. Orphaned, yeah. I got 455. Mirror energy, 455, or just something with sequences here. It's time to go. It's time to leave this negativity. You know, it's time to tell what people have been doing to somebody that was trying to clear out negativity in their lives, trying to find balance in their lives. And all this shit was unfair. Somebody's gonna have to face it. Yeah, if they want a new life. It's time for them to leave. Yeah, a new life. Block the messages here. They may have to explain how they did something. It wasn't fair because their higher self can be telling them that this wasn't right how you did this, and it wasn't right about you bringing in this chaos and conflict. And until yeah, somebody that was poised, trying to put somebody in their place, or trying to take away somebody's shine and light. 84 breaking down to a 12. This could have happened in the month of December. Trying to get a new life off of taking somebody out or doing something negative to somebody. They could be being guided to make it right. You know, they've been given sufficient amount of time here. Buying time, TikTok in the reverse. Stealing from people. Treasure Island in the reverse. In the past. Yep, here and now is in the reverse. In the past, fork in the road. Somebody's got to deal with this, and all that glitters is coming in the reverse. So what happened was they put somebody that was real, or participated in putting someone that was actually real in a fork road. Come to find out, what they thought was fake was real, and what they thought was real was fake. And it's something to do with the toxic community. Somebody's been guided to out a community and leave a community. And they would know who this is, the community that participated in the bullshit. They know who they are. To break these cycles round and round. And it could also be pertaining to a collective that was getting away from a toxic community that kept trying to keep them in some repetitive cycles of, you know, trying to like make this person have a breakdown, make this person have to continue to lose everything, to have to keep starting over because of the sabotage and the toxicity. Toxic masculines. Okay, they're being guided to put this shit to an end, to call this community out, to leave this community, to stop helping these people, stop supporting them, stop lying for them, stop covering for them, stop being afraid of them. Yep. Okay, that's what they're being guided to do. And I just saw Venus, love. They may be being guided. Venusian energy is here. Hold on one second. Boom. And then we're done here. Working on a coal mine. I wonder if did somebody die or pass away. Somebody could have died, and somebody knows something about inheritance and insurance, and they, you know, been keeping up with the whatever the bullshit is for a sibling or like I said, and they all gonna get bad luck for it. They're gonna get bad luck for it. All these people, as long as they fight tooth and nail to keep the lie alive, as long as they keep trying to cover it up and, you know, by adding more toxicity, as long as they keep at that shit, everybody's gonna keep singing that song. Working on a coal line, going down, 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 working in a coal line. Whoops, I'm about to slip down, working on a coal line, working on down, down, going down, 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 going down, 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 going down, 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 they're going down, down, and it's gonna stay like that. You're gonna be exhausted. I'll say like that until they face and take the guidance that they're being given. Okay? Oops. I'm about to sit working on the gun and working around town, working on the gun. I'm about to hold on. I saw this Venusian energy here. It says beauty, romance, charm, receiving, sensuality, wealth. They better, if something belongs to somebody that's in this energy, they're not gonna have no calm and ease. It's just gonna be chaos and calamities until the shit is made correct. The shit is corrected. They keep giving people spell work. Well, maybe we'll just, you know, buy time and, you know, statute of limitations. And maybe the more they try all this weird shit. Okay, what are they being guided to do? Final messages. What are they being guided to do? Final messages. Working. It says intimacy, contracts, capital, and something to do with these contracts. It says stalking, the underworld. They better come, 8th house. Something to do with the 8th house. They better come clean. You better deal with it. North Node, they're being guided to put an end to this toxic karmic shit with this 8 energy, this stalking, to, you know, they better expose this shit. North Node. And what they've been doing to someone that's in their North Node. This is why this shit is gonna go berserko for these people forever. What else? Ascendant, outlook, worldview. Okay, they need to express something about the outlook, people's image, aura, approach, likeness. Something to do with copying somebody that's in their North Node. They better tell the truth about their intimate partner, whatever the fuck. Communication, they're being guided to communicate the truth. Mercury is here. And whatever it is that people have been saying, doing, stealing, holding, that belongs to someone else. they're guided to expose it. The sun. Possibly a Leo. Period. Working in a cold